Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Let's play Aztecs, The Last Sun, a city builder with heavy survival elements set in the Aztec period. Okay, without further ado, let's start the game. Let's go in survival mode, the hardest that we have. Yep, and let's continue. So today I'm gonna play the prologue. The game is tough, especially in survival mode. There will be some scum saving in a couple of instances. It is required.
The skulls at the temple's base tell our story. Yet, it is not as straightforward as one might assume. In the past, fearsome gods and their invincible champions battled over the fate of the world. An exiled Aztec tribe found a promised sanctuary on a foretold island named Tenochtitlan. A new leader was required to guide this strayed nation. The choices they made before their banishment cast a shadow over their destiny. When the gods clash, Aztecs must find a way to survive.
Ruins lie ahead. From their stone, we shall raise our temple. This land will become Tenochtitlan, our home.
My lord, the journey from Culhuacan wasn't easy. That I understand. But we cannot rest yet. We must immediately start preparing for Akitometl's approach.
The Aztecs had to flee their previous home, Culhuacan, after their seemingly honorable proposal ended brutally. Ever since, they've been chased viciously by a man named Akitometl, who allegedly struck a deal with the moon goddess, seeking her powers.
I will adhere to your suggestion, War Advisor. We must settle now and start collecting resources in preparation for the impending attacks.
You're right, Tlatoani. There's no time to waste. We need to raise the temple and set up a blood zone before nightfall. It will grant us a much-needed advantage.
We came upon the remnants of a fallen civilization, shattered stone, silent altars, and bones swallowed by time. Let us raise a temple to Huitzilopochtli upon these ruins. It shall become the beating heart of our city, Tenochtitlan. We must act swiftly. The ritual must be completed to summon the blood zone, a barrier that will keep us safe.
Okay, this one is easy.
We managed to rebuild the temple from the rubble. It's not in its full glory, but this is only the beginning.
Prologue, the moon's first whisper.
Tlatoani, are you feeling well? You look pale. Visit me at the main temple.
Recently, I keep dreaming of the same man over and over. At first, I thought he was a mere manifestation of my doubts. But now I begin to think, could that be the Akitometl of whom my advisors warned me about? The one who has been on our tail for so long?
The man in your dreams is dressed in rich robes, his eyes glimmering with vengeance, his wicked smile taunting. The things he says deeply trouble you.
I have found you in the end, Aztecs. There is no place where I can't reach you with the moon goddess's blessing. When the sun falls and the moon takes its place, it's then that I shall strike. You will taste my wrath in the end, for my name is Akitometl, emissary of the moon goddess.
You decided that you could no longer bear these visions alone, so you shared them with the High Council.
So it is true. Akitometl allied with the moon goddess and used that to find us. We must be ready for him before dusk. Only the blood zone can protect us now.
Akitometl's threat left us uneasy. This man, wielding the power of the moon goddess, poses a great danger to our newly founded city. We must take precautions and prepare to launch a blood zone for the protection of our people. To do that, first, We have to start producing wood.
Very well. Okay, so in this stage of the game, there is no night set, so we can actually get as many resources as we can. Yes. But you can only store like 300, so there's that. Okay, this stupid ass thing still stands there. Okay, that's done. Now let's put down the woodcutter's outpost. This will do. Now let's put down some roads. Resources are finite, so I'm gonna have to try to get this one as good as I can up until over here. Let's speed things along. So like I said, there will be some scum saving when the night mechanism starts and moon beacons appear. I will try to have some sunken temples and just sunken temples and nothing else, but we're not there just yet. For now, we just need to acquire resources.
After the successful reconstruction of the main temple and the establishment of the woodcutter's outpost, we have depleted our resources. To continue production, we need a place to store the wood being cut.
Very well. Let's build you up. This will do. Also, I will try to build every building on empty land. Every single tree and every single piece of rock matters, especially in survival difficulty. Cannot stress that enough. Okay, come on. Done. Let's connect the buildings. And let's add some workers.
Now we need to connect the woodcutter outpost to the storehouse.
And first things first, I need this area clear. There will be some houses built here, somewhere around here, so this part will have to be chopped down as well as a priority. It also means it's gonna take some time. They already began chopping in that area before I change the target zone, but now they're getting in a good one. Okay.
Tlatoani, before I let you run the Empire on your own, I think we should have one more conversation.
Very well. Let's talk.
Almighty Tlatoani, we stand beside you in the governance of this glorious city.
What he means is that we are here to serve and support you.
How might you lend your wisdom to my rule?
I shall offer notes about the role of the monarch and lay down tasks that shall guide you towards prosperity. However, the degree of my aid remains yours to decide.
Yet, why should you need our guidance? You are the Tlatoani. Your word is law. The old snake would only slow you down.
The choice is in your hands, Tlatoani. You can always change it later.
Just give me some hints. Good with that.
Is coming. We need to operate very quickly. We need to build the blood module and initiate the launch of the blood zone to ensure the safety of our residents. In order to build the module, we need wood and stone, so we need to start acquiring these resources.
So in order to survive long term, we'll have to stockpile as many resources as we can. Yeah, stone miner. I'm gonna put one right here. That's close enough. So I'm gonna squeeze the game for all it's worth, including scam saving like I previously mentioned. Every drop of resource, like wood, stone, grace, especially grace, is very important. I need to stockpile it as much as I can. This is not just immediate survival, but long-term survival as well. Okay, let's make the connections happen. And now we're gonna bring up as many resources as possible. Let's math this one out. There are a couple of stones in this area, so they have to be collected from there first. We're gonna do some fishing as well. We do have access to a couple of extra buildings too in the beginning. Not a whole lot, but enough to get started. I presume it is intentional. We have fisherman outpost and a cookhouse, medical facility. The others not so much, but they will do initially. Okay, we do need to expand in this area sooner or later. And now the first houses, they will require all of them to have access to water. Pretty much mandatory, otherwise they will start getting sick. Okay, insufficient stone for now. And no biggie. So I will skip ahead and just wait for the initial infrastructure to be done without advancing this one at all. Okay, so this stage is done. Build house in this area, the fisherman outpost here, the cookhouse here, but I haven't started producing any food just yet to prevent a nasty event from happening. And I have a medical facility here. I maxed out all that can be maxed out. Cocoa is almost down to 0, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Very well. Let's build the blood module.
The blood zone needs blood for activation. Fortunately, we still have one remaining vessel. There isn't much blood in the vessel, but it's enough to activate the blood zone.
You can start the ritual here, in the blood module tab.
Okay, we'll wait just a little bit longer for resources to get back up to 300. Would love to build another house here. We'll be needing in the future. Can we redirect? Okay, we'll try. We'll need some housing here too. So let's start by clearing up this area a little bit. Food is already maxed out. Well, the raw food anyway. I really need this trees gone, so I can build more houses. And we're maxed out. So let's begin the blood zone and activating it.
There are no fish left to catch in the safe area of the blood zone.
It will protect us within its boundaries from the moon's attacks. But now we're limited to what's inside the barrier. Finite land and resources. That's the price of safety. Now that the blood zone is up, our people finally feel safe. We can focus on tending to their needs.
The growing issue of homelessness is not only impacting the lives of our people, but also undermining trust in the city's leadership. If left unaddressed, it could lead to sickness spreading across the city. We must act quickly to provide shelter and restore trust among residents.
I hope I didn't endure so much just to sleep in the mud. Tlatoani must act.
There's still much to do before nightfall. To prepare well, we should commit one of our nobles to become the sun's priest. When that's taken care of, we must ensure that our tanks are filled with blood, which will fuel the blood zone. To do that, we have to sacrifice the captives.
Okay.
Our fishermen come back empty-handed more and more often. With how few fish there are in the surrounding waters, we'll soon go hungry. We need to build a blood beacon to expand the blood zone and find more fish in waters beyond the mist.
Okay. I'll take care of that. You are out of cocoa. Yeah, like I said, I maxed out everything that can be built here.
Until we can get more fish, we need to fill the tank with blood to avoid starvation. Sacrifice the captives. Their blood will allow us to maintain the blood zone.
Okay. That's done.
The captives are a good source of blood, though we have no way of getting more now. This, however, is something to dwell on later. Achitometal is close. Beware.
Okay, let's start making the food now.
Don't forget to close the door for the night.
Is this a blood zone? How did you get it to work?
Look, sunken temples emerge from the fog. We can obtain blood there.
The sunken temple is an ancient defense mechanism. Send a priest here to try to extract blood from it.
Very well. Let's do that. So like I said, I will do some scum saving when the actual night starts setting in, and we'll reload until I have at least one sunken temple and 0 moon beacons. There's no way around that. We'll need as much grace as possible for future stuff.
The rest of our people found us in the end.
The rest of our people have finally found us. A group of commoners and nobles have arrived. Let's build homes for them and put their hands to work. They'll help us grow and develop our city faster. We need to manage them well, as we will have to look for a new workforce in the Valley of Mexico.
Okay. Let's max this one out. And let's speed things along.
Without the help of the gods, we will not survive. Every night we will need blood to protect the city, and there is a limited amount of it in our veins. However, we can benefit from divine help. By sacrificing grace in the main temple, we can obtain blood. On the other hand, the grace you do not sacrifice will ensure the favor of the gods and various rewards.
Yeah, this other various reward, it actually means more blood. So that's from the houses when they will give you. If you have enough high trust, the houses, the citizens will give you blood. And if you have more grace, they will give you even more blood.
Here at the top, you can see your current state of grace. To defend your city, enter the blood module to sacrifice grace in exchange for blood.
It's not over yet. Get ready. The night is coming, during which my strength will increase.
Let's be ready.
Okay, so this part's done.
We managed to survive.
With such a monarch, we don't have to worry about anything.
We have temporarily repelled Ahitometal's attacks, and now we must focus on the Empire's growth to become stronger before he comes again. However, hungry residents are weak residents. To ensure a steady supply of meals for our residents, build a fisherman outpost to gather raw food. Then construct a cookhouse to produce meals from the raw food.
Now it's time to focus on preparing meals.
Okay. We are already doing that.
Huitzilopochtli, hear our requests and help us survive.
Okay, 0 trust for now. Come on, they need to chop that tree down there, but okay, it's full. They're not doing anything anymore. They're gathering what? Okay. Let's speed things along. Yeah, I'll need to restart the bolt beacons.
Food for residents is already produced. Good job.
To advance the development of our empire, we must initiate technological progress. To achieve this, we must build the Kalmekak Academy, the foundation for rapid development and progress.
Okay. Well, let's build the beastie here. It fits perfectly. Or here. Okay.
Hello, great Tlatoani. I have come to you with a proposal.
We need to find a way to get more blood. We cannot let the blood zone fail.
A famous merchant prince has come to the city. Allegedly, he has a proposition for you.
Bring him to me. In the meantime, tell me more about him.
A very open person, they say. And he likes you. He is fond of gold. And a lot of gold can be found in our waters. Texcoco Lake.
Greetings, handsome Tlatoani. I hear that you are in need of blood, and I feel thirst for wealth. I can offer you captives, which can be sacrificed for blood. I only want a modest 50 gold for this favor.
I accept your offer, merchant. The blood zone requires sacrifices, and we need captives to make those. You will get your gold.
Tlatoani, as a sign of goodwill, I am sending you some resources that seem to help you find that gold. Consider it down payment.
Okay, let's finish up the academy.
Silence. At night you can hear every rustle.
Okay, we'll have moon beacons
Moon
now.
beacons have appeared. We must send a priest to deal with them.
We have one of each. Okay, I could only see them. I'm losing a lot of time because I cannot see them properly. Okay, one here. And one there. Let's max that one out. I may have to sacrifice some grace to survive the night. Because the priest moves so slowly.
Blood supply is running low. Maybe it's time to sacrifice grace.
Okay, let's hope this is gonna be enough to survive.
Our priest destroyed the moon beacon. We can gather the resources it scattered.
The cuckoos are singing, a sign that it's time to get to work.
Okay, so we're gonna need 15 knowledge to discover the blood beacon, or to research it and whatnot. Blood is very low. Really, really low. Okay.
Blood vessels have appeared near the buildings.
Let's collect these. We have a little bit now. And there's not much else left. Okay, let's speed things along.
If we want them to keep appearing, we must ensure our residents are happy.
That means high trust. Man, this one is slow. I have as many as I can. Can they do it before the end of the day? That is the question. Okay.
Tlatoani, refugees have arrived in our city. You must decide their fate.
We're Aztecs like you, Tlatoani. We came from Culhuacan and need food and shelter. We have commoners who can work.
Be careful, Tlatoani. Culhuacan is a hostile nation. They once exiled our tribe. Zayanya and others turned their backs on us then. Why should we care about traitors now? We have enough people to feed.
Yeah, that's enough food, so I'm gonna say no.
Tough choice. Zayanya, why did you flee the Culhuacan?
Dear Tlatoani, Culhuacan has been destroyed by the forces of the Moon Goddess. We have knowledge, which can be useful to you, but only if you take us in.
Sharing food with traitors may enrage the population. Yet, rejecting knowledge can infuriate the nobles. A tough decision lies ahead of you, Tlatoani.
Don't take the refugees in. Trust increased by 10. Yeah, that's not a whole lot, but...
A wise decision. We can't afford...
Okay. Blood beacon researched.
to feed more residents.
They looked suspicious. Good thing we didn't take them in.
Only the blood beacon somewhere around here. I think this is as far as it goes.
Gold is hidden among the fog. We need to build a blood beacon that allows us to get to it.
The sun has gone down. The gods are watching from the stars.
Two more beacons, damn it. So from the next night I'm gonna start to scam save. Because it's unsustainable to have 2 moon beacons every night. I had it in my previous tries and it just completely destroys your village. I really don't want to sacrifice Grace. Okay, trust it's a little bit higher up. Speed things along, there's nothing I can do beyond this. Come on, destroy these things already.
The sun is up. It's time to get to work.
Okay, now I'm gonna need more knowledge. So we can start gathering the mine. The blood zone itself is not enough. Yeah, I still cannot build any houses there. So we're good for now, the houses are close enough. Now let's see what we're gonna need. Just 50 knowledge. Hopefully my people are on it. So let's restrict it to 50. Do not need any more than that. Yeah, I might need to sacrifice some grace. I'm not seeing any other blood vessels nearby. Would love to have some, but trust is too low for that to happen. So we're gonna need some sunken temples. We got the knowledge. So let's get me some gold. And now time to do some scam saving. We'll reload until I get just sunken temples.
It is a time of ghosts, but also dreams of a better tomorrow.
Yeah, let's see what we get. Goody. I got what I wanted. If I could only find them. Okay, one here. And the other one... Come on. I can never see them. This part is really, really annoying. You literally cannot see it. I'm losing a lot of time because of it. Ridiculous amounts of time. I just don't know where it is. Unfreaking believable. Can't see anything.
I have a plan to make our city grow even faster.
Come on. The middle of freaking nowhere is far, far away. Just couldn't see it for shit. Okay, let's not change the law. Increases trust, but they do not work during night, which kind of sucks.
I'm glad I don't have to work after dark. A good night's rest is essential.
Night is for rest, not work. It was the right decision.
Okay. Let's fix this one up.
We must find our brothers, who fell behind during our journey. To do this, we need to build the Eagle Scouts Temple, which will enable us to organize expeditions and send them to the Valley of Mexico in search of resources and survivors.
Okay, let's find more survivals. The efficiency here due to this is going to be very low, so we're gonna need 2 carriers. And it got here so slow, the priests, that they're not extracting any blood due to distance. Okay. This one got there. Okay, this is emptied.
A new day has begun. It's time to get back to work.
Unfortunately, the fact that we let the refugees go turned out to be a mistake. During the night, unnoticed, they invaded the city and killed several residents. To make matters worse, we failed to catch them. All that remains is to come to terms with what happened.
Very well. So blood is close to non-existent at this point. I maxed out everything here. 90%. Yeah, okay, let's speed that along. Don't want to lose anything. Okay, 4.4 an hour. I need 50. No blood vessels, as far as I can see. I'll probably force to sacrifice the grace. I don't think I'm gonna get everything else as I wanted. Okay, let's save again. And let's see what we get.
Guards, keep your eyes peeled.
So I'll probably have to sacrifice the grace that I have right now, just so I can survive the night. Okay, no sunken temple, no moon beacons, fine. I can live with that, as long as there are no sunken temple, no moon beacons. I almost got the gold. Well, nothing I can do about that. I might have sacrificed a little bit too much.
Doing business with you, Aztecs. I truly wish you the best with your newly acquired captives.
I will not sacrifice in the coming night, so...
The merchant's thirst for gold is quenched. We cannot expect more deals. We must seek new sources of blood.
Okay, this will last a couple of nights, so I'm gonna get my grace back up. And I will get some sunken temples in the next night. By any means necessary. Okay, trust is slowly going up.
I've been thinking, maybe we should consider putting the captives to work instead of keeping them solely for sacrifice.
Yeah, this one changes nothing. So we'll not put them to work.
The captives are only for the blood sacrifices. They're of no further use to us. The sun is up. It's time to get to work.
Okay. We'll need to do a few other things. So we'll need Eagle Skull's temple to be discovered. Goody. That's done. Now it needs to be built. It fits here. Don't think I can split it anywhere else. Yeesh. They haven't cleared any of these areas properly. So we'll have to put it there. At least for now. Let's clear this one up. We'll need to build more stuff in that area.
Great. Now we can send the scouts to explore the Valley of Mexico.
Goody. Let's explore. Okay, a bit low on resources here. Okay, they're exploring. We're slowly gaining trust. I would love to get a blood vessel or two, but I'm not seeing anything.
The sun has gone down. The gods are watching from the stars.
Okay, forgot to save. We got 1-1. Yeah, my bad. Next time I will actually keep the promise to scam save. No more moon beacons. Come on, be gone. Oops. Okay, group of people. Let's show them the way to the city. And we'll continue into this area.
There's no sleeping. There's plenty of work to do.
It would be nice if time stopped automatically when they finish exploring and whatnot, so you don't waste time. Okay, should then way to the city. Goody. Extraordinary Temple of the Horizon. We need Kalpuli for that. Great, so the scout expedition can be sent back. So we need to research the Kalpuli stuff. Okay. Need extra resources for that. Wood workshop. Can't do much beyond that. So this one, I hope this area is completely clear by now. Yes, it is. Okay, I think we have a little bit of a bug here. Okay, there is the destination. Let's show them the way to the city. Good, I got more grace. And now we need to deal with Kalpuli stuff. Let's send them back. And now we try to make some connections here. Okay, this one can be reduced. I do not. Okay, let's max it out for now. Okay, 15 commoners and some nobles. We have nice grace here. Sunken Temple, Blood Amount plus 10%. Moon Beacon damage minus 5%. Yeah, this is so good. That's why it's important to have it as high as possible. And that's why scum saving is necessary for more Sunken Temples and whatnot. Yeah, I need this area clear now, please. And this area clear, this one here as well. Okay. Okay. Night is coming.
The sun has gone down. The gods are watching from the stars.
So I tried about a dozen or so times. I couldn't get a Sunken Temple. Sometimes I got 2 moon beacons, which totally blows because they're so far from the temple. I'm losing all the blood reserves. barely enough have left to survive another night.
The sun is up. It's time to get to work.
We have to get to the
Death
next region in the
fills
Valley
the
of
air.
Mexico. Unfortunately, it is covered by fog. We need to find the secret knowledge that will help us dispel it. During the scout's journey, the Temple of Blessing of the Eagle appeared on the horizon. Maybe it will help us solve the mystery of the fog.
Okay.
If we don't come up with something quickly, we will all perish.
Still no blood vessels. They should appear a bit more often, but that doesn't seem to be happening. I think I need 10 planks to research the Kalpuli stuff. Yep, and we don't have them. Okay, Sunken Temple Blood Amount, I'm not getting them. That's a bit of a problem there. Stone Miner should concentrate more on this area specifically. And the woodcutters kinda need this area cleared. Okay, we got the planks. So we need to reduce the max quantity to no more than 15 at any given time. Good. Now let's build the Kalpuli stuff. Yeah, he's a big boy. This one kind of fits here. We do have extra knowledge, but I cannot use it for now. Well, there is something here somewhere. Medicinal plants. Treatment in medical facility no longer aids to patient health. Yeah, let's do that. That seems to be important. Okay. And let's see what the night brings.
Don't forget to close the door for the night.
Excellent. The Kalpuli group will allow us to search discovered locations and gather resources to bring back to our city.
Very well. Let's send them in. I couldn't get anything different from 0 Sunken Temple and 0 Moon Beacons.
We're short on blood. Tlatoani, sacrifice grace.
Priests call for prayers to make the day prosperous.
Okay.
We've done it. At last, we've uncovered the secret to freeing the region from the mysterious fog.
Okay, so this was the prologue. Next time, chapter 1. Okay, that's about it for today. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.